I'm Amy Cherry. This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, here to wow ya. After a nearly year-long investigation, a man has been charged in the sexual assault of a child at a summer camp. John Arking reports.
In May of 2018, the Flagler County Sheriff's Office was alerted to a report of a sex offense that had occurred at a Boys and Girls Club in Flagler County between 2011 and 2012. The report alleged that one of the summer camp counselors, Deion Mobley, also known as Dante, had molested one of the camp attendees on multiple occasions between May of 2011 and August of 2012. The case was assigned to Detective Nicole Quinteri of the Major Case Unit, who interviewed Mobley and ultimately obtained a confession. On Monday, a warrant was obtained for Mobley's arrest for lewd and lascivious molestation on a victim under 12 years old. He was arrested shortly thereafter near the intersection of East Drain Street and South State Street in Bunnell. Sheriff Rick Staley.
Our detectives did an outstanding job of building this case and ultimately received a confession from the offender, who's a known sex offender. It's my hope that the court system will put him away for a very long time, if not the rest of his life.
Mobley is being held without bond. He has previous arrests in Flagler County for aggravated child abuse, lewd and lascivious molestation, and 2 counts of violation of felony probation. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm John Arking.
This portion of Flagler's Morning News brought to you by the Daytona Beach International Airport, Delta Airlines nonstop to Atlanta, and starting in May, nonstop flights to New York City via American Airlines.
Flagler County Commissioner Joe Mullins is backpedaling on comments he made to Flagler Live about the Bunnell Police Department, wherein he called the force ceremonial, while he told the paper the community is begging for a functional police force. He spoke on WNZF's Free for All Friday, debating the department's future with Bunnell Vice Mayor John Rogers.
Now, I've never said anything bad about the Bunnell Police Department. I think they're phenomenal.
What was the quote? You said on Flagler Live that it was only a ceremonial police department.
No, I said we treat them more like a ceremonial is what I told
let's see what it says here.
I can't help what was written, but I know what I said.
Well,
that comment had Rogers demanding an apology from Mullins.
He's been trying to shut down my police department here in Bunnell, and he's got our officers walking on eggshells. We have a fine police chief in Police Chief Foster, and I think that you need to apologize to him as well.
Mullins did not apologize and instead said he meant
the way we're doing Bunnell Police Department. They need to be funded better. They need to be paid more. Those guys are great.
Then the two went at it when it came to the future of the department.
We raised
they
their
need
budget
to be a
up
part
25% from
John, it's not
year.
enough.
Okay,
it's not enough.
It might not be, but their budget is more than all of our ad valorem that we take in.
Then if you can't afford it, then let us jump in and do it. Just kind of like we do with the roads.
Here's what
the land y'all's
we are not letting you jump in and do it. Bunnell Police Department is not going nowhere.
Mullins says he doesn't want to see the Bunnell Police Department fold into the Flagler County Sheriff's Office.
The Bunnell Police Department's doing everything they can with the resources they have. What I'm saying is the community needs more. And what needs to happen is we need to sit down as a county and a city. I don't want to do away with it. I want to make it more productive and more functional.
Check out the full conversation on the Free for All podcast on WNZF.com.
Each of a city's departments is tasked with work that helps a city serve its people, and Bunnell is no different.
Mayor Catherine Robinson said that the city administration includes human resources, which serves the city's employees so they can serve the residents. She said that the Parks and Rec Department helped to build the Lewis B. Jackson Park that we told you about, and they're working to update Bunnell's other parks. Mayor Robinson said the city's Community Development Department has been a busy place.
We issued 539 building permits. Houses were 68, commercial was 11, and we worked with the engineer of record on a site plan review for Porch Light, which is a 240-unit multifamily unit project to be located on Moody Boulevard, so that's in the planning stages.
Of Bunnell's police department, Robinson said the department is very involved in its community.
Every year, our police department participates in the Flagler Beach Polar Plunge, Coffee with a Cop, Carver Center Pizza Parlor, the Cookies and Cannoli program to reward children when you catch them doing something good, the Carver Center Summer Camps, Crime Watch, school visits, Christmas with a Cop.
She said that while the department is also participating in the Florida accreditation process, several officers have received awards and property crime numbers are down. However, Robinson said domestic violence numbers in Bunnell are up. The mayor said that residents are seeing the good work, though, that police officers are doing to protect and serve Bunnell. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
You may have noticed increased patrols near Flagler County schools last week. It was all part of Operation School Zone Safety Week. Tony Magoo has more.
During that period, the Sheriff's Office had patrols morning and afternoons in school zones and on school bus routes enforcing speed limits, catching drivers that fail to stop for school buses, and pedestrian and bicycle violations in school zones. The FCSO conducted over 200 traffic stops, issued 112 citations, and made one arrest during Operation School Zone Safety Week, which ran from April 22nd through April 26th. The Sheriff's Office wants to remind all motorists in Flagler County that child safety is a top priority. Sheriff Rick Staley said, "We want people to follow the laws everywhere, but it's especially important in school zones because every child should be able to go to school and make it home safely, whether they're riding in a car, a bus, walking, or riding a bike." For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Tony Magoo.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Amy Cherry.